Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live day 5 once again of Radio Row. This is the ship with Darren Smith, and we are back on Radio Row at the Los Angeles Convention Center. Uh, Last day of the week for Radio Row. Of course, this weekend is Super Bowl Sunday. SoFi Stadium, yours truly will be live in the building this Sunday when the Cincinnati Bengals take on the Los Angeles Rams. Should have been the Chiefs, but I'll cry about that another day. But with me, very special friend, a Lincoln University alum, an actor, a comedian, one of the best guys that you will ever be able to get a chance to meet. The one and only Mr. Joe Toy. Joe, what's going on, man? What brings you to Radio Row in Los
Radio
Angeles?
Row, man. This is this part of my lifestyle, man. This is what I do. And now this is not to this extent, not to the Super Bowl level, but
Stop.
being a part of communication and being a part of Super Bowls and being a part of just media. I mean, you invited me down here. This is like old hat for me. As far as when you're doing a film, you do something, you got a lot of media stuff to do, but this is the biggest. Don't get no bigger than this.
Now, of course, a lot of people know who you are, but some who just may be watching for the first time on certain platforms,
Right.
'cause we have a vast platform. Give the people a little bit of your background. Now, for those who do know, of course, you're from the state of Missouri, but I'll let you take it from there.
From the state of Missouri. Well, I'm a military brat. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I was born in Virginia, lived all over Seaside, California, Jamaica, Queens, New York, did all that stuff. And then St. Louis is where I got there in like 74, 75, something like that. And that's where I finished grade school, high school, college. That's where I call home. Show me state, baby,
True
St.
that.
Louis. So
True that.
so that's where I held to be from. My mom and all them still live there. But I'm a comedian, actor, producer, director, writer, and icon and a legend to some.
Now, you overlooked it just a little bit, but you talked about your college days. Now, where did you go to college? Because and see, people don't. But you also play football too, so I don't want people to think the size or anything. But you played football, didn't you?
Right. I played for the Blue Tigers, man. And in case people want to know, I went to the sixth oldest HBCU, Lincoln University, Jefferson City, Missouri.
Facts.
JC Mo, baby, that's right. And this is why we're here. We're using that alumni bond. So, that goes further than just education in college. I'm also a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Others wise than that, man. Lincoln University, it was a great platform for me to start what I'm doing right now. And how you doing? And man, I majored in mass communication, journalism, and broadcasting. Now I have my lifetime achievement award. I got my honorary doctorate. Lincoln has given me so much to stay, should I say, relevant, sustainable, and successful today.
And I tell people this all the time. When I was a freshman at Lincoln University, I was the class president, and my first big ask was to this man right here. If I remember correctly, it was homecoming. You were of course hosting a comedy show, and you allowed me to come out and say a few words. But you basically was taking the baton and was like, "Hey, this young man wants y'all to get out, register to vote, all this other stuff. Y'all get out, go sign up, register to vote, and make sure that your voice is heard." So I never forgot about that. And I always appreciative of your time for that. So, but of course, we're here in Los Angeles, and again, you've been because again, this is back in 1996. So I'm dating myself and you in a way.
Yeah, I'm like, I
But
was long gone. I
but
was
but
like,
but
God, man.
what was your first time? Because you've been doing this for a long period of time. Look, I'm not going to throw our ages out there, but you've been doing this for a long period of time. I mean, what are
You throw our ages out there. You could Google them.
right? But
They're out there.
what were some of your early starts, and how did you actually get started going into that industry? Because again, you got your degree
Mhm.
in communication, but somehow you ended up acting and becoming a comedian as well as an actor. So how did all that? How did you get to where you are?
Well, all that was planned. I always wanted to, you know, do entertainment. But you needed to build your foundation first. And when we were moving around as a military brat, I just always wanted to get back to LA and Hollywood. So I always took that. I'm going back to Hollywood. I'm gonna be famous everywhere I went. And in grade school, high school, I was class clown. I kind of, I researched, the field, the life I wanted to be into, and found out that, as an entertainer or a comedian, as an actor, and you need to achieve certain things, education, scholarship, and you learn how to speak well and do all that stuff. So, so this was a plan, man. I didn't just fall into it. I took a class. I took mass communications because it covers TV, radio, print, everything I'm doing now, to be able to understand that, and then and to be able to do market yourself. So my company is Show Me Media. So I just this is not by any luck. This is by design, on what I want to do and how I want to you know uh, come from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Make it. I show people that anybody can do it. If they believe in themselves and educate yourself, you work hard. Stay successful. You have a good foundation to fall back on. Mine is my family and my God. So, there it is right there. There's the answer. Everything else is easy,
When you
speezy.
were now you took that path, but also your brother guided you a lot.
Yeah. Now, see, that was different.
So
he
how,
didn't have that aspiration. You know what I'm saying? I put him in the business and put him in the game.
and you did a good job with it.
And he's a legend himself now. Got the number 1 comedy documentary streaming right now on Prime Video.
Just going to go to
Yeah.
Fat Tuesday. Tell us about the Fat Tuesday and how it came about, because I was watching a little bit of it last night, and man, just legends. I'm talking about legends
Yeah.
came through there, and of course it's owned by your brother.
Yeah. When by the time my brother got out of here, I already been on Hollywood. I kind of made it. I was getting a little burnt out, and I was kind of handing him the reins as far as, okay, this is what you do, because I was on the road a lot, and I got married. And, I was raising my family and doing stuff like that, and I wanted to help kids in the community. That was my main thing too. When I make it to Hollywood, to be able to make it rich and then give back, and that's kind of what I was focused on. At the time, the climate was changing as far as in LA, the early '90s, where you couldn't get any white agents, or should I say Jewish people of any power, to come down and see black comedians do their stuff. And the Comedy Store at that time was slightly racist. They didn't, if you wasn't that Sambo black dude, they went up there, sing, dance, jam, and did all the ham bone jokes and stuff like that. They wouldn't let you up there. So when the riots happened,
Yeah.
and after that, they wasn't coming to the hood anymore. A guy had this Tuesday nights, was vacant up on at the Comedy Store. And guy started in the belly room, just bringing comics up there. Some of the people used to come by there was Tupac and Dina Howard and and Shaq and Magic, next thing you know, it spilled over into the big room, and it just became this thing for 10 years that was the mainstay in Hollywood. Like, if you wanted to find talent, you went to the Comedy Store on Tuesday night. If you wanted to find a star, and so many people made it out of there, from Chris Tucker. So you hear all the people on stage, and in this documentary tell Kevin Hart, so many stars today, Dave Chappelle,
Cat
Cat
Williams,
Williams.
just all of
Yeah,
them.
so Fat Tuesdays was sort of like what the Comedy Act Theater was for me. The Comedy Act Theater was Regency West, set inside the Regency West, was hosted by the late great Robin Harris, and he was supposed to host Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah.
He passed on. Martin took it on. I took it on after that. But the Comedy Act Theater was our Fat Tuesdays, and that's where I got discovered it for Poetic Justice. John Singleton saw me in there in the hood on the stage, and the rest is history.
Of course, he was also in that movie. Good movie, Lockdown.
Lockdown,
If you if you never got a
rise,
chance,
fly.
especially if you think you're gonna go in the wrong path, watch the movie Lockdown. I
Yeah,
guarantee you will change your ways. In
change
more,
your
in
ways.
more, what, so look, I know you got to go, and we've been trying to move things around for us to sit down. But what was your most fulfilling project? Let's be, whether it's comedy, acting, movie wise. What do you think your best project was that if you look back over, if you could just pick that one, which one would you say it was?
Well, I don't think I did it yet. I don't think I've done my best project yet.
Okay.
It's a lot of projects out there that I've done with other people, and it's theirs, but something that I created and put out there myself, as a comedian. I mean, it could be my special that I'm about to do. I'm about to do 2 specials, and then I have my Joe Torre's 30 years of fame, family, fun, and friends coming. So it's like just everything you've seen behind the scenes stuff from everything when I made it from Def Comedy Jam to Poetic Justice to going overseas to helping the kids to my Give Back the Love Foundation, where I used to fly 40 different stars in. So you'll see all this background footage of family, fun, fame, and friends for the last 30 plus years.
Joe, before I let you get out of, let people know how they can find you on social media and where they can watch Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday's on Prime Video. All right now, and maybe on some other apparatus. Nowadays they
Brothers be
put it out.
jailbreaking stuff.
Yeah, jailbreaking it and knocking it out. Right, we gotta do
To watch
watch
it.
it. Now you people watch it. I mean, it's a historic type of doc right there. And you can catch me on any platform. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on IG. For right now, and I also have a black streaming company called Live Waves that I'm a part of. Is a streaming company, Live Waves. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. And got my tennis shoes. See my shoes right here. This is my shoe line coming out.
Okay.
You know
I wear
what I'm saying?
size 12.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Shoe line. Got my stage killers, my my standing nose. You know what I'm saying? And my them the first two I'm coming out with.
Who wins the game Sunday?
See what's happening.
You got
see what's happening.
You got a blowout or close game?
I got a beat down.
Oh,
I got a beat down coming,
I like
man.
that.
I got the beat down,
I like
brother.
That kind of goes along with my parlay. I like that.
Yes, it does.
Ladies and gentlemen, the only one, the one and only Joe Torre at Joe Torre1. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Brother, I appreciate you. Love you very much, man.
You
I
too,
thank you.
Man.
Thank you.
Sharpest dressed man here, baby.
That's what everybody says.
They don't play with.
And shout out to Cheryl Dozier for getting us linked.
Appreciate you.
I know.
She's a hard-working lady right there.
That's our girl right there.
She talk your ear off too if you let her.
Yeah, she will. But we love her all the same. We love her. We love her because I know she's gonna go back and watch
it. I know. I said that. That's why I said it. All right. I talk a lot.
We'll be back after this timeout. This was brought to you by Todd's Clothiers, Taylor Suits, Gates Barbecue, KOTV ABC 7, Cherry Co., and of course Lincoln University.
Thinking about made me hungry in law enforcement? The Lincoln University Law Enforcement Training Academy is the only one of its kind. A semester-long evening program focused on diversity and learning how to handle the biggest issues facing law enforcement officers today. We train recruits to be community-oriented police officers. You'll graduate with confidence, ready to meet the needs of our communities. Located in Jefferson City, Missouri. Learn more at lincolnu.edu.
No, it's too much storage. I got to.
As you prepare for the big game, enhance the flavor of your food.
No, man. No. Actually, I got the new phone that's been sitting.
Ingredients. It's better for your meats, potatoes, vegetables, soups, and salads, and it's better for your plate. It's so good, and it's gluten-free. For that unmistakable taste, buy Gates. It's a Kansas City tradition. Go online at gatesbbq.com. Shipping all over the world. Hi,